Graphic is one of the most important feature of Java. If I want to move towards this one, then I'm going to increase the X value and I'm going to keep Y value as it is. Suppose if I want to retrieve the current drawing color, then I'm going to make use of the method called getColor. So all the graphic classes comes under Abstract Windows tool. Hello to all, a warm welcome to my new session on 4th unit, and the chapter name here is Graphic Programming. I am Revati from the Department of Computer Science, Vidhyaashram, 1st grade college, Temple of Excellence, Mysuru. So dear student, in my last session of this chapter, I started with Java applet. So I have explained what is applet and how Java applets differ from application program as well as applet. Along with that, I have discussed applet's life cycle. Along with that, I have discussed applet tag along with the example, and these are the topic I have covered in my last session of this unit. So dear student, from the examination point of view, all three topics are very important. Now, in my today's session, I'm going to deal with graphics program and what is the need of graphics program in our Java programming. So here Java programs are mainly used for standalone applications as well as mobile application, and while designing as well as developing standalone applications as well as mobile applications, I want to concentrate on graphics. For that, we are having graphic programming. Now, what is graphic programming? Graphic is one of the most important feature of Java. Suppose if I design any Java applications as well as mobile applications, in that time I want to concentrate on user interface. So I want to design user interface. For that, I'm going to use Abstract Windows Toolkit. To design graphics, I'm going to use Abstract Windows Toolkit. So a Java applets can be written to draw the line, draw the arcs, figures, images as well as text in different font as well as different style. Okay, that means I'm going to use Java applet to create and to draw the lines, to draw the image or to draw the figures with different text color, different text format as well as different font style. So different colors can be incorporated in display. So when I consider any display, the different colors are incorporated in display. So every applet has its specific area. That means to display applet in my window or on my screen, I want to specify the area where I want to display my applet. So if I consider any applet, it has specific area of screen known as canvas where creates its display. To create its display, we are going to use the canvas. So the size of the applets are specified in the applet tag. That means while writing applet tag, I'm going to specify the height of an applet and width of an applet, and where I'm going to specify in my applet tag. If I consider coordinate system. A Java applet draws graphical image inside the space using the coordinate system. So this is the example for coordinate system, and if I consider coordinate system, I'm going to have the y-axis as well as x-axis. So this is my y-axis and this is my x-axis. And suppose if I want to create applet, then I want to use x0 and y0. This is the coordinate system. And if I want to move towards this one, then I'm going to increase the x value and I'm going to keep y value as it is. And if I want to move towards, I'm going to keep y axis as it is and I'm going to increase y-axis, and if I want to move this like this, then I'm going to increase x-axis as well as y-axis. So this is my coordinate system. For example, if I'm going to have the values like 0, 80, so here 0, 0, 80, then y0. And if I move towards 0, 80 and here 80 and 80. This is the way I'm going to construct the coordinate system. So a Java applet draws graphical image inside the space using coordinate system. And what are the coordinates? I'm going to have x-axis as well as y-axis. And here I'm going to specify the value 20 and 20. So for example, think that this is the 20th location, and from there I'm going to draw the screen or I'm going to display the content. Okay, now a Java applet draws the image inside the space. So I'm going to specify the space 20, 20. Here Java applet is going to draw the image. Okay, this is the way I can able to make use of graphics program. Now, what are the different methods supported by the Java graphics class? That is clear rect. So what is this clear rect? Suppose if I want to clear the rectangle, then I'm going to use the method clear rect. That means erase a rectangular area of the canvas. Now, copy area. So it is A-R-E, not area. It is copy, A-R-E. So copy is a rectangle or rectangular area of the canvas to another area. I'm going to copy the rectangle area from the canvas to another area. And draw arc. Suppose if I want to draw the arc, I'm going to make use of draw arc. Then draw line. Suppose if I want to draw the line, I'm going to make use of the method draw line. Draw oval to draw the oval. Draw polygon. Suppose if I want to draw the polygon, then I'm going to use the polygon, that is draw polygon. To draw the rectangle, once again it is draw rectangle. Okay, to draw round rectangle. So draws a hollow rectangle with the rounded corners, and draw string to display the string. To fill the arc, suppose if I want to fill the arc with some color, then I'm going to make use of the method fill arc. Then I'm going to have the methods like fill oval. So if I want to fill the color, then fill oval. Fill polygon, used to fill the polygon. Fill rectangle, used to fill the rectangle. Used to fill the round rectangle and get the color. That means retrieve the current drawing color. Suppose if I want to retrieve the current drawing color, then I'm going to make use of the method called get color. And these are the some of the methods which is present under graphics class. Now, there are some methods I'm going to discuss in detail. So, in that first one, lines and rectangles. There are certain situations I want to draw the line. For that, I'm going to use the method called draw line, and I'm going to specify the starting x-axis as well as ending x-axis. And if I consider coordinate system, I'm going to have the x-axis as well as y-axis, and here x1 and y1 I will consider. And if I want to draw the line, first I want to specify the starting location and I want to specify the ending location. Then I'm going to draw the line. So lines are drawn by using draw line method, and it's going to accept, or it's going to take 4 parameters, that is starting coordinate system x and starting coordinate system y, ending coordinate system x and ending coordinate system y. So here draw line, that means display a line. That means if I want to display any line, then I'm going to use the method draw line. And here I'm going to have another method called rectangle. Suppose if I want to draw the rectangle, then I'm going to call the method called draw rectangle. And see here, I'm going to have top, left, width, height. Okay, so I want to specify the position, that is from what is the top and what is the left side and what is the width of my rectangle and what is the height of my rectangle. So the upper left corner of the rectangle is a top left, that is, so upper left, top and left. And the dimension of the rectangles are specified by the width and height. So while specifying the top and left, I want to consider upper left corner of the triangle. And if I want to specify the dimension, then I'm going to consider width and height. So here width and height are nothing but the dimension. And to fill the color, I'm going to use fill rectangular method. Once again, I'm going to pass the values top, left, width and height. And suppose if I want to draw the round rectangle, then I'm going to make use of round rectangular method. Along with that, fill round rectangular method. Followed by, I'm going to have circles and ellipse. Java does not have any method or any function to draw the circle or ellipse. It does not have any method to draw the ellipse as well as circle. And to draw the ellipse, okay, I'm going to use draw oval, and to fill the ellipse, I'm going to use fill oval. And this is the syntax I'm going to have. So here to draw the ellipse as well as circle, I'm going to make use of draw oval method as well as fill oval method, and I'm going to specify the top corner, left corner as well as width and height. So I'm going to specify the top corner as well as left corner of the oval. Along with that, I'm going to specify the dimension of an oval. To fill the color, I'm going to use fill oval method. Now, an arc, that means how I can able to draw the arc. So here an arc is a part of oval. So an arc is part of oval. So arc can be drawn with the help of DrawArc and fill arc. That means to draw the arc, I'm going to have the method DrawArc. To fill the color for that, I'm going to have the fill arc method. So, dear student, let me to consider this syntax for draw arcle. How can I draw the arcle and what are the parameters I required here? I required the top and corner. Along with that, I required width. Along with that, I required height. Along with that, I want to specify the starting angle as well as ending angle. So, this is the example for arc. So, here I want to specify the top and left corner, height as well as weight, that is nothing but the dimension. Along with that, I want to specify the starting angle as well as I want to specify the ending angle. And if I consider fill arc, once again, I'm going to have these 6 parameters in order to fill the color. So, dear student, moving further, I'm going to have the simple program. So, here I'm going to make use of applet as well as AWT. So, all the graphic classes comes under abstract windows tool. Okay, for that reason, I want to make use of AWT package in my program. Along with that, I want to use applet. Now, I'm going to extend the applet class in my program. So, here applets are the predefined classes and I'm going to make use this applet class in my program. There is nothing but in my class. For that reason, I'm going to use the keyword extends. Okay, after that, see here, dear student, applet program does not include any main method. Okay, so for that reason, I'm going to start with the paint method. So, what is the parameters to this paint method? That is G and it's of type graphics class. Okay, now with the help of this object, I'm going to call the method which is present in my AWT package. Now, suppose if I want to draw the line, okay, for example, this is the coordinate system. Okay, this is the coordinate system. Fine. Okay, now I am going to specify the coordinate, that is 10, 10 and 50, 50. Then I want to draw the rectangle. What is the coordinate? That is 10 and 60. That is top and left corner and dimension of rectangle. And to fill the rectangle, once again I'm going to consider same argument, that is top, left, width and height. And to draw the rounded rectangle, I'm going to pass 6 parameters. And to fill the rounded rectangle, once again I'm going to pass 6 parameters. And to draw the line, I'm going to pass the 4 parameters. For this, I'm going to pass the 4 parameters. So, here I'm going to pass the starting and ending X and Y coordinate. Okay. Now, this is my applet program. And to run this applet program, I want to embed this applet program in my web page. So, where I'm going to embed in my HTML. Okay. So, here I'm going to write applet. So, this is my tag and I'm going to specify the class name. So, what is my class name? Line rect dot class, and I'm going to specify the width and height of applet, and I'm going to close the applet tag. So, this is the way I can able to use applets in Java. So, dear student, in my today's session, I started with what is graphic program. Along with that, I discussed what is coordinate system. Along with that, I have covered some of the methods comes under graphics class. along with the example. And from the examination point of view, this is also very important topic. Now, dear student, let's meet in the next session with more information about input and output stream. Until that, keep watching and keep learning. Thank you.